we talked about the offensive side of things, but just to sprint from first to third, whether defensive moves, just testing that knee tonight, how much of a confidence builder was a game like today, and kind of knowing where you're at physically?
Yeah, it was good. Still not moving as good as I'd like on the defensive side, but that's going to come. Getting first to third, that was big for me, and more importantly was getting the slide in. I think that was actually my first slide since I got hurt, so it's good to know that nothing's going to break when you slide.
Is it encouraging at least to know that the swing's still in a good place, just especially considering how well you were swinging when you got hurt?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I was getting to the pitches at the top of the zone, and you guys have heard me say before that as long as I'm doing that, I feel like my swing's in a really good spot. So, just the pitches I was able to hit tonight, I felt really good about it.
What was the tweak you mentioned making during the rehab assignment after those first couple of games?
It's just something that we had seen with the data showing that my hands were a little too far over the plate. They weren't returning back to the slot they needed to, and so on the off day I had down there, I was just putting in a lot of work to try to get those hands back to the inside, and immediately felt much better after that.
As you were coming back, did it feel like you had missed a lot of time? I mean, obviously, like after last year, this was a lot shorter. Did it kind of feel like you could pick up a little bit easier where you were before you got hurt?
Well, I spent a lot of time down there tracking balls off the trajectory down there, and just trying to see, as many pitches as I could, even though I wasn't allowed to swing. So I was just looking at as many pitches as I could, and then, I felt like that helped keep me, at least timing-wise, in a similar spot. And you never know until you get back out there. So it's just, I tried to do everything I could to keep things closer. And unlike last year where I couldn't rotate at all, it was a little bit easier this year to make that return.
As far as defensively, how's the knees feeling when you're out there? How close do you think you are to kind of feeling like you were before the injury, just defensively?
It's close. It's just not quite getting off the ball as quick as I'd like, and that's the thing that I do really well is I get off the ball quick, and the one ball tonight I just wasn't quite able to reach, and that's one that I felt like I should have had, and that's just, you gotta keep getting out there and keep getting the knee underneath you.
It's been a while since you guys have had double-digit runs. How big is a night like this for the team? The confidence, everything.
Yeah, it's huge. It's really good to see runs get put up on the board, and kind of throughout the lineup, a lot of guys getting a lot of hits, and that's something that you hope can kind of catapult the lineup, and hopefully we just keep that going.
Max, were you in a hurry to hit a homer after coming back from the injury?
Sure. No. For me, it was more just trying to get the barrel to the ball. That's really all I care about. And last night I felt like I took a really good swing in the last at bat, just right at the guy. And for me, that's just want to get the barrel to the ball. That's where it goes. I don't really care. Obviously, home runs are nice and you love them, but I just want to get the barrel to the ball.